Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's been a long time since I haven't shared anything um, in relation to Windows 10. Today I'm going to go through the Windows 10 accessibility features. So Windows 10 ease of access within Windows 10. There's two ways of accessing this. Either you can type in here ease of access, or you can search for settings, the settings app, and what will happen is within the settings app it will show you all those settings there. um, the one that you would need to click on is ease of access. Okay, so this is the main page. So there's three parts to this, to ease of access. You've got vision, hearing, interaction. Okay, so let's look at display. So Microsoft offers some of these really good tools. Um, these are powerful tools within Windows 10. For those of you who've got Windows 11, you can still do the same. You've got those powerful tools within that operating system. So if Microsoft have offered those tools, please use them if you need them. So for those of you who are suffering from dyslexia, dyspraxia, or any other disability, um, even in neurodiversity, this is where all of this, it covers all of those parts. If you do have that accessibility need. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to go through I'm going to go through this demo. So in Vision, you've got display. So here, that's a sample text. You can make things bigger and smaller. And once you've changed that setting, click apply, and that should apply your setting. You can make everything bigger. Currently, it's 100% recommended. If I click on 125%, it's making everything bigger, including your desktop icons as well. So I can see all of this. Okay, let's change this back to normal. You can make everything brighter. You can also simplify and personalize your own windows, show animations, show transparency, automatically hide scroll bars in Windows. You can change the settings to allow to show the notifications. You got 5 seconds, 7 seconds, etc. Even a minute or 5 minutes is the maximum. You can also show desktop background image. So if I turn that off, if I minimize my screen, you can see a black background there because I've turned off my desktop background. If I turn this on and minimize my window, I'll be able to see my Windows 10 default background. Okay, next one is mouse pointer. This is the one where a lot of users actually kind of laugh because you can actually make the mouse pointer, the size, you can make that bigger. So that's how big it goes, size 15. You can change some of these colors. So these are all of these colors that you can actually use. You can pick also a custom color. So let's change that back to, let's do 2. You can change touch feedback. You can turn that on or off. You can also make visual feedback for touch points darker and larger. It's up to you if you want that to be turned on or off. A lot of people will be happy with their current size, their current pointer size, but it's totally up to you. It depends on the user, um, and to your need. Text cursor. So I can change the size of the text cursor. I'm going to show you an example of what this looks like on a document. So if I open a Word document, there you go. This is what the text cursor looks like where I'm hovering my cursor. If I change the color to purple and minimize that, and open up Word, and that's turned purple. So it's all, it's kind of live. So any setting you apply will change immediately. But you can change that back to normal if you want. You can turn that off. If you do, once you've turned it off, it will go back to normal. so you won't actually see that cursor that you applied. Magnifier, you can turn on magnifying glass. If I turn on the magnifier, as you can see, if I change the zoom level, it's gone to 200%, and wherever I move my mouse cursor, the screen will just follow where the mouse cursor is. So that's another good tool there. I can also start magnifier after signing in. It's totally up to you how you want to do it. So those are those options. On some of these features, you can actually change some of the settings. It's how you want it. So when you start Windows 10, after you've logged in, it can automatically start. So every time you don't need to change these settings. That setting will be there permanently unless you change it. Okay. Color filters. So you can also use color filters. Obviously make photos and colors easier to see by applying a color filter to your screen. If I turn this on, you can see what actually happens to my screen. I can choose all of these color filters as well, color blindness filters, which according to Microsoft, there's it's been noted that this is being used for those people who have got that the color blindness, whether it's men or women. So you've got red and green, blue, yellow. So it's up to you how you want it, and you can see a little a chart at the bottom of what that looks like. So I'm going to turn this off. High contrast is if I turn this on, this is what high contrast will look like. Obviously, it's not suitable for my needs. But if I turn this off, it will go back to normal. You can also choose a theme at the bottom as well. It's totally up to you how you want. You've got high contrast, #1, high contrast 2, contrast black and white, and that's how it will look like. Your text will look like that. Your hyperlinks will be looking like that. Disable text, selected text, button text, and background. And once you've applied those settings, you can click apply. It will apply those settings. Narrator, another useful tool by Microsoft. A narrator is a screen reader that describes what's on your screen, so you can use that information to navigate your device. It can be controlled by keyboard, touch and mouse. So if I turn this on.
Narrator dialog, OK, button, Alt and O, heads up. Narrator heading level 1, welcome, settings window,
Okay,
settings
so
window.
it's turned on narrator, so anything I do or click on, narrator will actually read that button that I click on. So for example, start menu.
Taskbar, start window, search box.
The search
edit,
box.
Type here to search. Suggestions of all tab, taskbar, pane.
I can select anything. Power.
Pop-up window, sleep, menu item, 1 of 3. Taskbar, pane, exiting narrator.
Turning that off. So it's a really good tool for those of you who've got that issue that when you actually click on something and you don't know what it is, you can turn on that narrator and it will actually tell you if you're clicking on the start menu. Narrator will actually tell you that this is the taskbar, this is the start menu, and if you click in the type here to search, it will actually say that this is a search box. So that's something really good to use. Really good tool there. Another thing you can do, you can personalize the narrator's voice. So if I can change it to Microsoft, you've got Microsoft George, Hazel, Susan, Hazel Desktop, and Zira. So if I change it to Hazel, turn that back on.
Settings window, narrator heading level 1, welcome to narrator, exiting narrator.
So it's got all of those. Some of those voices, you have to actually change. Let's see.
Settings window, narrator heading level 1, settings window, exiting narrator.
So that's male and female, and you got more voices. What you can do is also change the voice speed, change the voice pitch, change voice volume. There's a lot of stuff that you can actually do, so please feel free to have a look at those options in the narrator settings, and see what's better for you. and that is narrator. Audio, you've just got your audio volume, which you can, it's up and down. It's similar to the volume button on your taskbar at the bottom. You can also turn on mono audio. Mono audio combines left and right audio channels into one channel. Can turn this off. Closed captions. This is what captions look like. So if I can change here, I can change this to white, default, transparency. As you can see, the text has gone now. Semi-transparent, it's starting to fade, and then the default is there. You can change the style. You can see the text is changing. Default, effects, the size, the colors. That's all you can do on the captions. Okay, interaction. This is a powerful feature and a powerful tool that Microsoft does offer. So we've got the speech recognition feature within Microsoft Windows 10 and also Windows 11. If I click on this, it will turn on the speech recognition feature. So if I click on here, I'm just going to show you what happens. Start. Google Chrome. YouTube. Start. Microsoft Edge. As you can see, the demo was successful. It's opened up Microsoft Edge and also Google Chrome by saying start, and so it actually followed what you actually say. You can control your device using your voice. So I didn't actually use my keyboard or anything. I actually used my voice to control all of that, which is a really good feature. So if you do want to use it, please feel free to use it. Okay, you've got keyboard, on-screen keyboard, so you can actually use that. So if I go to a Word document, I can click here and I can click some of these buttons on the keyboard by using my mouse, and that's your on-screen keyboard. If you feel comfortable using that, feel free to do so, but you've got other options in there as well. That's just for keyboard, like shortcuts, filter keys, etc. Change how keyboard shortcuts work, print screen, shortcut, etc. Make it easier to type. You can also change other typing options as well when you click on the link. Okay, mouse. There's not much to this. It's all it is. It just tells you controlling your mouse with a keypad. If you turn this on, it gives you further options. Only use mouse keys when an unlock is on. Show the mouse keys icon on the taskbar. Hold the control key to speed up and shift key to slow down. So that's your pointer speed, that's your point acceleration, and you've got more options here. Another one we've got within the interaction is eye control. Basically with eye control, you have to actually have a device connected to your laptop or your desktop, and what it does, it lets you use eye tracking technology to control the mouse, type using an on-screen keyboard, and communicate with people using text-to-speech. So if I click, as I've got no device on there, it's actually saying that I need to connect a supported eye tracking device, which I haven't got because I haven't got that need. So I can click on get more info about eye control. If I click on here now, it will take me to the Microsoft website, and for Windows 10, these are some of the eye tracking devices which are compatible. These are the ones that Microsoft is advising to be used. These are some of the eye tracking devices. That's in Windows 10. Windows 11, you've got similar ones in there. So some of them are quite exactly the same. But this feature is really good. So if you've got any difficulty with with your eyes and stuff, and obviously with your eye tracking, it will actually do whatever. Once you've installed that device, wherever you move your eye, for example, it will track that for you on your screen or what's happening. but please visit the Microsoft website for more information. So that's pretty much it around accessibility. What I would like to say is a lot of people don't know that these features exist in Windows 10 or Windows 11. They do exist. It's part of your license. Please use them. If you need to. For example, I don't have any disability needs or accessibility needs, but some of those features I really like using them. For example, if I'm on an email, I like the black background with the white text, so it kind of contrasts, so it's easier for me to read and understand what's being said, for example. So you don't have to have that accessibility need in order to use that feature. So please feel free to, in your spare time, have a look at those tools within Windows 10. There are more tools and features around accessibility around other programs, around other software, which I'll be doing other sessions on that in future. So thank you very much for watching this video, and please subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to help and support those people with accessibility needs and stuff. I know Microsoft have offered, they've put user guides on Microsoft how to do this and stuff, but this is from experience, so that I would like to share.